Welcome. Now mafuna atipange go through process yopanga receive katundu. In this case we are in the inventory management system where you do your point of sale, where you do your receiving items and the like. So there are several ways of approaching that. We have just clicking the little track here, or you can go to purchasing and receive items. That will take you to the same page, but I like these icons, so we'll start with here. So here, receiving items. Now, first and foremost, you have to select the vendor. So in this case, we are assuming that you have a bill. So let's say a bill like this one, whereby you are buying from ABC Wholesalers. This is a cash sale, and this we have cash sale number, and we have the date there, payment by cash, and we have the items there, and down there we have all those details, terms, condition, blah blah blah. Now back to the system. So we are entering the vendor ABC Wholesalers. It's not there. Just adding quickly ABC Wholesalers. Save, just a quick addition. Now this is ABC Wholesalers, and next we'll have to put the bill information. So here, for those of us who are using a separate financial system, and they would here on mark this voucher as already paid, we'll have to check this one. We are talking of those people who are using QuickBooks accounting system, QuickBooks Desktop, those separate software for making accounting that is linked to this system. So I will just, but for us who just use this system as a single system where we do everything, then just you can leave it marked. But for the sake of others, I'll leave it unchecked. Now here on invoice number, so we'll have to add the invoice number. So this is 0405 0405 0405, and this is a cash sale. So bill date is today, and actually on terms we are not paying in 30 days or 15 days or something, because it's a cash sale. We have already paid it. So here we'll close, and then we'll now start scanning if the items, or entering the items. So we have Megavit Slab. So here we have Megavit Step, and this one, how many are we getting? So we are getting 10. So we received 10 at a price of 1,800. So we see 10. So on quantity here, 10 at 1,800, and you notice that here we have 1,400. So it means tagula mogwera. We have bought at an expensive price cost. For that matter, we'll need to edit these items. So we have a little edit menu here at the left. We'll click edit. On edit here, we can edit prices and the like. So you can see we have this one markup of 56%, and here we have regular price of 2,800. If your markup is around maybe 80% or 70%, you can see that this one is below the your business markup. To understand this better, markup is simply a percentage that you add on the cost to make up for your regular price. Now here you can simply write 80%, so just 80, and you click on the other box, and then you see the price has automatically changed here, or else you can change directly from here. So 3,250. So that's okay, 81%. And you can also choose to change some other details here if you like, but I recommend that it's important that you be doing price changes and the like. Here I think you can do it right now if maybe you have received items that have a different UPC, or UPC has changed. That means a barcode leader, or else here this one comes as a bottle. And here 100 ml bottle, maybe just removing this one, the wet bottle, to avoid repeating it. So we press OK. Now menenda sintante ngochonchi in this case tikalandira katundu essay, the moment we click save only or save and print, the prices of the items will be updated, the items that I've received and the prices that I've edited okawunda amene asinthe, including stock imene ili pa shelf. So it means you start assuming the new prices. Now I'm adding another item, ceftriaxone injection. Ceftriaxone injection, so that's that. And this one we are getting how many? We are getting 40 at 500. 40 at 500. So takula motsika in this case. I think I will not bother going to edit anything and I like, so I think that's fine. Because in price we have been in for flu syrup at 2,500 tagula 6. So then for flu you have 100 ml here, so tagula 2,500. And we have 6 as a quantity, and on markup here you see it's sold at 8,000, which is way too much. So maybe we can think of reducing the price, maybe up to 5,000 kwacha. Press OK, and then we are done. Finally, one other thing is that sometimes for those of us maybe from business actually kutali from the supplier, there are associated costs. Amina makalabu, let's say courier cost, kuti atumizire katundu from where you are buying to where your shop is. So those costs you may wish to include them as well in this bill, so that wapanga calculate my profit, all things should be included. Some other people use a payout method. If you haven't, if you don't know how to make a payout, maybe you can check the other videos. I explained about that, making payouts and paying bills, things like that. But in this case, we are assuming that we want to attach that cost to this invoice or cash sale. So we have these buttons this side. If you don't have that button here, you can right click and click on the customize buttons, and then you will probably find it here. So maybe it was here, so something like that. You see it's missing from here. Now you customize buttons, so discount fee freight there. So this is the button that we are talking about. You click it and then you go to freight. In this case, we had a bill from Speed Courier or any other courier service of 5,500. Now we'll put that 5,500 there. Take note as well that the system, on top of, I think you can notice here where we have the total, the subtotal is 53,000, adding 5,500, then it includes the total into the bill. And we have the freight here, 5,500. This freight, we can choose to spread it out in the item in the cost of the items, which means it will not appear as separate as how it is looking down here. Let us do that. It means, so that's, you can see the voucher costs now have increased. We had this one 5,000, here 2,500, so they have increased. So the amount has been spread out, and the total is 58,500. But I would encourage that you leave it as it is, without you should not spread it out, unless if it's cases in, you can spread it out, because sometimes when you are doing accounting, maybe you wouldn't know kuti ndrama hii unapeleka kwa ndani, you see the invoices kusiyana, something like that. You won't know kuti kodi maperekedwa for what purpose. So by putting it like this, after tikapanga save and print, freight aoneka payekha. So next time when you want to come back to your documents, you'll be able to trace kuti this money it was spent in this way, and I actually paid my supplier 53,000, but 5,500 was money that I paid for freight. So it will be able to it will be easier kuti upange refer back. Alright, so after this, I think we are done. You save only or save and print. So for those of us who have a small printer, you can save and print. And before I talk about the point, there is also another thing here about confirmation. So this one is just an alert that tells you the cost of one or more items of this voucher is different from the current cost. So it has recognized that the costs are different from the ones that were in the system, meaning to say it has changed. So this one will cause it will affect your profit margin. So the system is actually reminding you kuti upange change my prices so that your profit margin shouldn't be affected negatively. I wouldn't recommend saying don't show this message again. You need this reminder in case maybe you are adding items and you've forgotten that some prices have changed and you want to review prices. So here you will say I'll review later because we have already reviewed, or else you just say no. Then it will go on printing a thing. So here I don't have a printer, so I'll just preview the receipt. So here's the receipt. We have this. So for those of us who have a receipt, that we can print this one and then you attach it to your cash sale, like this one. You attach it to your cash sale so that we muzaziwe kuti next time when you are looking at your documents, you should know kuti izizi zinalowadi mu computer or zinalowadi mu system. Yeah. If you have any questions or comments, you can write in the comment section, and or you can also text me on WhatsApp on 099 30 57 937. So that's the number. If you are an international, if you use international code, then just use +265 Malawi.